So there are a couple keywords we want to notice here. One is that toward the end of the question, it talks about which one models the number of copies left to sign T minutes after they started signing. So if we're talking about how many remain, that's a key thing to keep in mind. But also, we're starting out with 300 copies at 0 minutes. Now, note that time is always on the independent axis. It's independent of everything. And then anything else is on the dependent. In this case, number of copies left to sign. So if we're setting this up with ordered pairs, we're going to say at 0 minutes, there were 300 copies left to sign. And whenever they talk about doing something at a constant rate, that's a giveaway that we're talking about a linear relationship. So we could eliminate options A and B, both of which are set up in an exponential format. But because of the fact that we have a constant rate, we know it's linear, we eliminated A and B, and both of these had the same y-intercept. Now we just got to figure out which one better reflects the slope of the scenario. Well, it says that after 15 minutes, they've signed 20% of the copies. Now remember, I mentioned at the beginning, we're looking for the function that models how many are left to sign. So if they signed 20%, would you agree that there's 80% left to sign? 80% of, remember, of means to multiply, of the 300 means there's still at this point 240 copies left to sign. So that gives us our two ordered pairs. So we can go into Desmos and just press the plus icon, choose table, and type in these ordered pairs. So 0 for one x coordinate, 15 for another, and then 300 for this first y coordinate, and 240 for the other. Choose add regression. It defaults to linear regression, which is what we actually want. We can see the equation here. We don't have to do this, but it ends up making it so that we can have it graphed for us. And we have the y-intercept is 300, the slope is -4. The order is flipped, as we said, so really it's 300 minus 4x, or 4t for that matter, which matches with option C.